Hi, Stephen. How are you?
I'm very well. I feel bad that I don't have a Christmas tree in the background of my Zoom. I do apologize. That didn't occur to me, but you're right. That's exactly what I should have done. Instead, I'm just sitting in front of my awards that I've won for things.
Yes, well, some of us are proud of our trees, and you're very proud of your
That's
awards.
right. That's right.
So, congratulations on the Outlaws, first of all,
Oh, thank
and
you.
and now this very heartwarming film. So, in this film, you play a mouse who just wants some cheese. I think it's your most relatable role in years. So, tell me about your favorite memories from making this film.
Well, I didn't unfortunately get to meet a lot of the other actors because, as you say, I voice a talking mouse, and so that's one of the reasons that it was appealing to me because it meant I didn't actually have to go to, Poland and other very cold, snowy countries where they were filming the movie. Instead, I could
Right.
just basically turn up to a sort of booth, a bit like this one, with a microphone. And what's great about just doing a voice is you don't need to shave, you don't need to shower, you can be in your pajamas, you just show up, and people bring you coffee and food and things, and you just sit there and you just get to just talk. And Gil, the director and one of the writers, was very indulgent of me, kind of playing around with the lines and improvising and ad-libbing. And that's so much fun because you often don't get the freedom to do that when you're on a real movie set because it's, everything has got time and money associated with it. Much more freedom in a recording booth. And so it was just a real blast, really, just to be able to sort of find that character and play around and try and sort of somehow interact with Henry, who was on screen, and seem like I'm a friend when in fact I never met him until the other night when we were at the premiere.
Oh my goodness. So, this film is all about the beginnings of Christmas. Do you have any holiday traditions in your family?
We're just quite traditional. To us, it's about family getting together, big Christmas dinner. In recent years, people have been coming to our house. I like to cook a big dinner. I like. We're not one of those families that fights at Christmas. We sort of we all seem to get on quite well. So it's generally always been a kind of a nice atmosphere. Last year, sadly, of course, Christmas in the UK was cancelled by the Prime Minister. He wouldn't allow families to meet. So I had already bought a sort of 8-person turkey that I had to cook for my girlfriend and I. And she doesn't really like turkey, so I ended up eating basically turkey for 6 months. In fact, I've still got some in the freezer. I'm going to try and serve it this year.
Oh my goodness. So, this movie is all about hope as well. So, what brings you hope nowadays?
Well, to me, the thing I've really been looking forward to is it's sort of, well, I suppose kind of Christmas, but then also into New Year, and sort of hopefully being able to reconnect with people that the last 18 months or whatever have been so depressing and so divided. We just feel like I mean, I haven't been back to America, which I love, for since 2020, I guess. And I've got so many friends there, and I just, except for seeing them on Zoom, I haven't been in their company. And I think just that's the thing that gives me hope that we can kind of get back to some kind of normalcy.
And finally, what have you been watching lately or reading lately that you've been really into?
What have I been watching that I really enjoyed? Well, you mentioned my new show, The Outlaws, which I believe
Yes.
is coming to Amazon Prime next year for American viewers. But I've been enjoying Succession, as many people have.
Mm-hmm.
I've been rereading a selection of John Cheever short stories, which has been excellent as well, very enjoyable. A very busy life, so I find short stories I can
Yes.
get through a couple. And yeah, so but when I'm be making things, I tend not to watch
Mm-hmm.
and read a lot of other stuff because I find it, otherwise it influences me. I was remember watching a lot of ER once, pardon me, and then suddenly trying to, not ER, sorry, West Wing, and then suddenly trying to film lots of sort of walk and talks through long corridors, which when we were doing The Office, we didn't have a lot of long corridors, so I couldn't really do it.
Right. Right. Suddenly you're writing very Sorkin-y type
That's
of
right.
scenes. I love it. Well, thank you so much for the art that you bring into the world. Happy holidays. Thank you for your art.
And to you. Thank you so
Thank
much. I
you.
appreciate
Have
it.
a
Thank you.
lovely day. Thank you.